Hi, this is the Movie Man, and I will be reviewing Kevin Costner movie, The Postman. Yes, that Postman film. My biggest guilty pleasure film of all time. Postman is a 1997 post-apocalyptic film directed by and starring a mannequin that looks and sounds a lot like Kevin Costner. Oh, wait, that's actually Kevin Costner. Sorry, my mistake. I usually can't tell the difference. The film was a critical and box office disaster. It was released the same day as Titanic, and while one became the highest grossing film of all time, the other became one of the biggest box office flops of all time. The film also won 5 Razzies, including Worst Picture, Worst Director, and Worst Actor for Kevin Costner. Despite all this, I actually really enjoy the movie. It's not even close to being a perfect movie. I wouldn't even call it a good movie. It's one of the sappiest and corniest movies ever, but that's part of why I enjoy it. The acting is very bad, but again, that's kind of why I enjoy it. The lines are corny, the acting is terrible, the directing is ego-stroking, and the film is absolutely ridiculous. Costner is really bad in the film, but that's to be expected. The film takes place in the distant future of 2013 and stars Kevin Costner as a wanderer who pisses off the evil General Bethlehem. We never find out the postman's real name. The closest you get to that is the general calling him Shakespeare because he performs plays and entertains people. He finds a mail truck with a dead mailman in it. He puts on the mailman's uniform and becomes the incredibly lame superhero, the Postman. He just wanders around the wasteland, delivering mail to people. This eventually starts off a whole chain of events. People start to believe that the United States is coming back, and it's run by a guy named President Richard Starkey, the real name of Beatles drummer Ringo Starr. I guess the president needs a little help from his friends. He starts a whole postal service, one of whom is named Ford Lincoln Mercury, who took the name from a billboard advertising cars. This doesn't even sound like a real movie. It sounds like some made-up movie. But I can prove it's real. I actually own the movie on DVD, and the film has an IMDb page as well as a rating of 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. There are a few action scenes which are fun to watch, but the film's biggest problem for me is the length. The film is nearly 3 hours long. Even as a person who enjoys this movie, that is way too long. And that's coming from a person whose old YouTube account was called The Postman and had a picture of Kevin Costner from this movie. I can even prove it. There's the picture. The Postman is not a good movie. However, I enjoy it because of how bad it is. If you hate it, I completely understand. I'm not recommending the film at all. I just decided to review it to get that off my chest. Now, excuse me for a second. I'm gonna go get the mail. Today I will be reviewing... Wait a minute, what? Getting a strange feeling. It says on the schedule that this is my next review. Huh. That's really weird. Okay. What is going on? Hello?
Is this Maverick Transit?
Yes.
This is Hans Gruber. It's a nice shirt you're wearing. It would be a shame to ruin it.
Where are you?
I have a sniper aiming right at your head.
Droppings.
You really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Drinks?
Mr. Freeze.